Hello guys, welcome to the channel. Today we have the 1/24 scale trailer from Injora. Trying to figure out a good camera angle, so this one is different than it has been. There we go, comes with a sticker sheet, as always. The kit I bought comes with the hitch to go on the truck, goes on the SCX24. I'll dump this out here, see what we got. So this is the receiver, I guess, for the trailer. This is the hitch itself, and this is the drop hitch for to go on the truck. This slides in here. Very tight fit. There you go. And just line up the holes, put the pins in to your selected length. Comes with pins, 4 of them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4 washers, 1 nut, and the ball. I guess the ball goes on here, like so. I assume then the nut goes on the bottom. One thing about Injora, they don't give you no instructions, do they? Of course. Seems like it's a 5mm. Yep, it's a 5mm. Not quite sure how you're supposed to tighten this, because as I tighten the knot, I'm unscrewing the ball. Went tight. So there's the ball and the receiver. Now I'll take out the trailer. Here's the trailer. Not bad tires. Literally no suspension, other than the given the tires. I don't know what size that is. Probably also 5mm, hey? Oh, it's a 5.5. See what size hex is on this. Curiosity. Looks like a 7mm. These are actual bead locks. You shouldn't have no trouble to put your own. See if I see a size on these. Yeah, they're 1.0 tire. It looks like a 7mm hex. It says open hubs, axles and spin. So you should have no trouble to put your own wheels and tires on here if you wanted to add some looks or add a bit more give to the tires, because that would, I assume, give it somewhat of a suspension. But there it is, as is. This is how it comes out of the box. What I'm really curious about is the SCX24 going to fit on here with the hex extensions. Yep, just barely. As you can see, we just clear inside the rails on both sides. Because I was thinking about getting the extended axles for this, and right now we're running the 5mm hex extensions. So, but yeah, that looks pretty good on there. I kind of like that. It looks pretty good. So what we're going to do here now is I'm going to screw this onto this, because you don't need to watch me do that, and I'm going to put the hitch on the Jeep, and then we'll be back. Okay, there we have it, guys. We got it all hooked up, all set up. Fits the Jeeps perfectly. Looks pretty good. I really like it, actually. This is what I had in mind to set up for these two trucks. This one here is basically completely stock, other than the wheels and tires. And we have the Injora front bumper and the roof rack and stuff, obviously, but I just kind of wanted to make it more like your travel truck for towing the crawler. I have this one here completely upgraded, not completely, but substantially, we'll call it. I'm gonna slide in here now and show you a couple things that I found with this. Take this truck off and pull this pin out of here. The supplied washers, to move this other truck too. The supplied washers go between the hitch and the trailer. I guess that's what I did with them. It's the first time yet I've actually had a bit of trouble with Injora stuff and getting the screws to start. But anyway, we made it. Let's work. The other thing is, this is a drop hitch for a lifted truck, and if you're running stock suspension like mine, I had to flip it around so it's raised, because when it was down low, the trailer was tipped up too much that the back wheels were off the ground. Like, it was tipped down to there to be on the hitch. So I just flipped the hitch around. That seemed to solve that. The other thing is, let's lift the body up. The other thing, the hitch mounts. The hitch mounts right here on this silver screw, which is in between the screw for the shock brace. Can't really see it, I have really bad lighting. There's a screw in right here for the shock brace, and then there's a screw in the back side back here. You can see that somewhat anyway. My point is, it didn't come with the screws for that. So luckily, from buying enough Injora stuff, I had leftover hardware that I was able to use. But if you did not, like, this is probably the better way to show it. There's a screw right here for the shock tower mount, and there's a screw right here for the body hinge mount. And neither one of those screws can be used because this hitch fits right into the frame rail, so you have to use extra screws. And I haven't went back and looked at the footage I done, but when I dumped everything out, there were no screws. So luckily I had some, but if you did not, you would have to try and source your own, and that would kind of be a bit of a bummer. But anyway, we got it all to work. We're going to grab a battery and head outside and see what it's like. Alright, here we go, guys. First run with the trailer. See if this Jeep can even haul it. No, doesn't seem like we can haul it. Maybe on flat ground we might haul it. I don't think we're gonna haul it up this hill. On this, with this, the ground is too soft. Truck just can't pull it. We can pull it on flat ground, no trouble. Okay, well I guess we're just going to do some flat ground footage for today. Even then it has a job to pull it. Seems like our front tire is lifting a lot. So I guess we're gonna have to either put some brass weight in this gray Jeep, or we're gonna have to get a torqueier motor. You can't haul it at all. I'm on a little rock there on the trailer. There she goes. We're on a little rock there then. We're gonna try it on the grass. You can see just the front end is just lifting right up off the ground. And this is a completely stock Jeep too, right? Okay, we're gonna move to the gravel. Okay, we're gonna do a bit of driveway driving. I also realized that on the controller I had it on 75% instead of 100. Now we have it on 100. Okay, we're gonna try it here on the gravel again, on the course. Put the motor on 100%, see if that makes any difference. That's a tree limb there. I got to cut out of the ground that we're stuck on. It's almost like it's too much weight for this truck. That's what it feels like. If we even touch the slightest rock with the trailer, and it stops. Okay, so one other thing I want to try is see if we can back this off and drive it on without having to pick it up. No trouble backing off. I'm going to take the bumper off of this truck because I lose a lot of approach angle. I mean, like, I guess we did it. Perhaps if I had slightly bigger tires and no bumper, we'd probably be able to do it no trouble, but... Okay, so what I've decided to do now is I'm going to take this back to the bench. We're going to switch the hitch around to the yellow one, and we're going to see if the heavy truck can pull the light truck, because that yellow Jeep has a lot of brass on it. It also has the red Injora motor, so I'm hoping that that truck should be able to pull the grey one. Well, we're going to find out. We're trying now with no truck first. Like, if it hits a rock like this, the Jeep just... Huh. So we're hooked on a rock there now. That's the size of the rock. And that's what it takes to move. we're on a small rock there now. We just can't budge. So we're gonna hook this up to the other truck and see if the other truck can do it. Okay, so we got it all switched around, and this truck seems to haul it a little bit better. Still struggles. The ground here is also a little bit soft where I've been digging making this course. So once it kind of hooks up, the towing truck will just bog itself down. I can't even pull it over this like little bit of, just can't do it. It's also in the tall grass, so I can't really spin the tires. Make grass ridden axles. Not good. Let me show you the rock we are stuck on. Literally a pebble. So take that as you will. Whatever you think, but I don't know. I kind of wish it was a bit lighter of a trailer. I'm not quite sure it's even just because of the truck. But I mean, like, what's the point of having a trailer if you can't tow a truck? Right. Like, I can hardly even tow it up this little pad. Empty. So I mean, it looks cool, but it isn't really practical. Not here anyway. It'd be cool, I guess, if you went to a meet or something, but like, where I live there are no meets. It's just me, myself and I. Like, it'd be nice to drive across the parking lot and show up with, but that's about it. If it had a metal frame and maybe a plastic deck, plastic fenders or something, and it wasn't so heavy, because like there's a good weight in the trailer. I wish I had a scale so I could weigh the trailer and see. Something I'm gonna get is a scale so I can weigh my trucks. Now you see we're on just a little rock there now. Now this truck does do a bit better than the other one did, which is also not great. Because you almost need an upgraded truck to even tow anything. Okay, anyway, we're gonna head back to the bench now for our final thoughts on this. It does look pretty good though. Okay, so there you have it, guys. That's the Injora 1/24 scale trailer. Final thoughts. It's alright. Is it really worth? I don't know. It's a bit heavy. You know, I kind of think, like, I don't know, my impression was that you'd probably be able to haul it with a stock truck, but the stock truck even kind of struggles just to pull the empty trailer, which is kind of disappointing, to be honest. It'd be cool if, like I said earlier, if the frame rails were metal and maybe the deck was made out of some kind of plastic. Same with the fenders, you had like a plastic or a rubber, something that's kind of durable, but not so heavy. Because I don't know, like I said, it's well, you've seen it. Truck kind of struggles to haul it even when it's empty. So I was kind of hoping that, like, you know, you'd be able to trail kind of with it. But I mean, I guess in a way, it is pretty big. It might not be what they intended it for. I don't know. Overall though, it is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. It does look pretty good. It makes for some good photos and stuff, no doubt. You know. It's pretty awesome. So thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe.